Hi there, welcome to iDevo. This week we're talking about faith. I want to tell you a story about a man who had a lot of faith, Gideon. We find Gideon's story in the book of Judges. God calls Gideon to defeat a people called the Midianites who were oppressing the country of Israel. Gideon doesn't exactly think he's the perfect man for the job, but God eventually convinces him, and so he gathers his army and goes out to defeat the Midianites. But when he goes to defeat the Midianites, God says, wait, you have 22,000 men. People might say that you did it by your strength alone. So I want you to go to your army and tell the people, if you're scared or if you don't want to be here, you can go home. So Gideon goes out, tells them that very thing, and a lot of people, thousands of people, go back home. But God says, no, that's still not enough. So I want you to give them a test. I want you to tell them to go get a drink of water. And so they go get a drink of water, and whoever brings up the water with their hands to their mouth, that's who Gideon is supposed to keep. That ends up being only 300 men. Gideon started with 22,000 men to fight this army, and now he's left with 300. He doesn't have the amount of support that he would like, he doesn't have the amount of resources he would like, and God is still calling him to the same task. But Gideon, at this point, begins to trust God, and he carries out the mission anyway. He goes into the city, he blows trumpets in the middle of the city, and the Midianites get so scared that they start attacking each other. They get confused, they don't know what's happening, and everything is chaos, and God wins the battle for Israel. You may be wondering, I don't plan on defeating any armies anytime soon, so what does this have to do with me? This has everything to do with our faith. Because so many times we won't have the resources or the support that we need to carry out what God has told us to do. But that's when faith truly counts. When faith is hard, when we can't see how something is going to be accomplished, that is when faith matters. So trust God. And in the end, He will have all the glory because it is only by His hand that you could succeed. In what places in your life do you need to trust God? What places in your life do you not have enough resources? What places in your life do you have where nobody is supporting you? These are the places that God wants to fill. And these are the places that God wants you to have faith. Have faith, my brothers and sisters. If you want to dig deeper, you can go to iDevo.org or you can visit us on Facebook. Be blessed.